Right, welcome to the final part of my 1000 subscribers Q&A. Okay, next question is from Sonic Kings 08. My question for your Q&A is, what were your favourite game announcements at E3? I'll be honest with you, not a lot impressed me. I mean, the only thing that kind of got my attention was the Wii U. But there wasn't anything, I don't think there's anything drastically that got announced. I mean, yeah, I'll be perfectly honest with you, I didn't really follow much of this E3, but I'll be honest with you. I briefly followed it, but I'll be honest with you, I can't really remember anything that really stood out. The only thing that stood out for me was the Wii U, and I don't know. I mean, some people think Nintendo's doing something revolutionary, or they think they've done something new, or they've done what no one else would do. And quite frankly, all it is a slightly more powerful PS3 with a revolutionary. It's not even a revolutionary controller. It's taken a step back. It's basically a Dreamcast controller with the next generation. Instead of using a VMU screen, it's using a mini LCD HD screen. I mean, for Madden, yeah, that'd be perfect. For games where you can have your menu on the screen, it'll make the games a lot cleaner. Like Fable 3, for example, they tried to remove the whole menu system and it spoiled the game. Whereas if it was on the Wii U, you could have your entire menu system on your controller, so you could change weapons, armor, buy things, and your entire experience on the screen would be clean, would be unbroken. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Same with the Wii. I mean, a lot of people were a bit skeptical about it, and initially it did really well. But then there was all the party game people left, and yeah. Right, that was a vague, rough answer. So, right, another sweet. Oh God. Why do I do this to me? Why? Oh God. Oh, there's actually, yeah, this one is, I think it's another one actually by Triby Mantel, I think. Right, he asked, how do you feel about having your brother on YouTube, and do you enjoy his channel and the content he provides? I do, actually. I mean, he was on there before me doing music, and because of me, he's done the odd gaming video. He took a break for personal reasons. I mean, I don't know, the last half year has been kind of mental for a lot of people, especially people I've known on YouTube. I think a lot's happened, and indeed, I was lucky to be able to keep making videos, whereas he had to take a little break. He's back now. He's made a couple of really good videos. He did a Lego Indiana Jones review. He did Prince of Persia for the Xbox review, and yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of aspirations. I mean, what he wants to do is actually make a full movie. Now, I'm actually going to help him. I'm going to basically produce it and be the cameraman. I think I'll be the guy that films it and does basically all the stuff behind the scenes, making sure that the sound's recorded properly, make sure that the film's recorded properly, and he'll be there just to say, yep, do this, do that. So he's got big aspirations. I mean, I think he's moving away. He wants to create really pro-ish content. But the problem with pro-ish content is it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of work. Which means, do you pump out lots of low-quality videos, or do you just save it all up for one big hit? And I think he's focusing more on that big hit, whereas I'm doing lots of little hits. I mean, like my reviews, for example. I mean, I'm not putting out as many because, quite frankly, to do the last two I've done at that quality takes time. It takes at least 2 or 3 times longer than an average review takes. It's good fun, but I just can't put out as many as I did. Right, so that was Triby Mantel's question. Yeah, what the hell, I'll have another sweet. Oh God. That's gotta be booger again. I swear all these sweets are just booger flavours. This makes no sense. There are supposed to be nice ones in there. There's supposed to be chocolate pudding. There's supposed to be blueberry. There's supposed to be peach. There's supposed to be strawberry jam. But I just keep getting all the horrible ones. Ugh. Right. The next one is from Forkstonia. Right. He's given me 2 questions. One is, your videos are so professionally produced. Where did you learn to do this? Do you work in films or TV? Thank you, man. That's a very, very nice question. Everything I learnt through watching YouTube videos. I mean, I've always enjoyed films, and I've always been a bit of a film buff, and not just that, but I've always read about how they're made. End of the day, the basics of editing you can learn just by watching TV. I mean, to me, all editing is taking a bunch of clips, put them together, and it's simple. Do they work or don't they work? If they don't work, you either chuck them and start again, or you make changes. The advantage with like modern computers is you can keep taking things apart, adding things, moving things, and then you can press the render button when you're happy. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I've upgraded my equipment as I've learnt more, and as I've learnt more, I've gone on the internet and read more. I mean, something I'm doing now in future videos is actually audio compression, because yes, my audio quality is getting better, but you'll find that whenever I talk, you'll find my voice is high. Whenever I don't talk, it's low, which means your sound system is going to be pumping out sound like this. But by using audio compression, it does this. It will basically make sure all the highs are at the same level, and there's not too much of a dip, which means on your speakers I should sound wonderful. I mean, I normally do, but alright, I'm getting a bit arrogant there. But no, I mean, making YouTube videos has opened my eyes, and I'll be honest with you, I wish I'd gone to film school, and I wish I did this years ago. But that's the beauty of YouTube though, it's opened my eyes to filmmaking in general. I mean, I have aspirations to make at least, I mean, I was planning to make an independent movie this year, but it's slow progress. And when Stuart announced his movie, I kind of put all my focus and attention on his, because it's his vision, and it's easier to help someone achieve his vision than it is to try to make your own vision happen. Plus, doing my game reviews takes up so much time. I mean, if I was to, I don't know, get maybe 5 videos ahead of me, like if I was to get the next 5 reviews done, I would have a huge buffer, on which I could actually work on a movie, or just a little independent movie, you know. I mean, basically, I like YouTube, I like making videos, and I want to keep making reviews, but I have aspirations to do more. But to your question though, nope, I've had no film school experience. I've not, prior to YouTube, I have not edited a single movie or video in my entire life. And I really do appreciate, you know, the fact that you think I'm someone who does it professionally. Okay, let's see. What does your wife friends think of your hobby? Do they share your passion? Well, I'm not married, but I have a wonderful girlfriend. She's a gamer, and she gets it. She loves pretty much similar games to me. Heck, we play like Mario Brothers together. We play Puzzle Bubble together. We play Street Fighter, and she gets very arrogant when she wins, but she's a sore loser when she loses. She's definitely as much of a gamer as I am. Yeah, friends think I'm crazy, but you know, it's a good kind of crazy. And not really, I wouldn't say they share my passion. I mean, nearly everyone I know, apart from my parents, is a gamer, but they have different levels of passion and different levels of what gaming they do. I mean, most people I know at work are just Call of Duty, which is fair enough. And I enjoy a little bit of Call of Duty, but I also like a bit of Mega Man. I like a bit of, you know, Mario Brothers, DuckTales, Tetris. End of the day, I'm a gamer of all kinds of gaming. And you know, I think they appreciate, yeah, that passion. Okay, so that was from Forkstonia. If I've got it wrong, I do apologise. And just for you, another sweet. And actually, I'm gonna have this one. It looks like a good one. Yes, I got a decent one. I got what one is that? Strawberry jam. Thanks, man. Got a good one. Right, very, very, very last question, and probably the best last question. This is from Pulp Fan 007. Are you inspired by the Angry Video Game Nerd? Yes, I am. I am a huge, huge fan of him. And I'm a huge fan of the fact that he's now working on a Angry Video Game Nerd movie. It's definitely the next place to take it, to the cinema. I mean, I've been a huge fan of him for the last 2 years. I've watched all his videos probably 2 or 3 times. Have not got the DVD yet. I probably will get one of them in the future. I think he was there at the beginning of YouTube. I mean, he was making, Angry Video Game Nerds and videos in 2004. Then he started uploading them to YouTube when the option became available. He became a bit of a celebrity on YouTube, and I think he definitely, I would say at least a third to half the people on YouTube who I interact with were in some way inspired by him. I mean, he showed us that all you needed was a computer, a camera, and you could make, cinematic gold. Fair enough. He had film training, and he was making films prior to the Angry Video Game Nerd. But even still, he's inspired so many people that would not be on YouTube today. And he wasn't my one main inspiration, but he was one of them. I mean, my inspiration was what the hell's his name? I mean, I was inspired by the Happy Video Game Nerd. I was inspired by Nathan Barnett. Well, I'm not sure. I think that's his character's name, but in Talking Classics, I just think that's absolutely brilliant what he does. Happy Video Game Nerd, Angry Video Game Nerd, Happy Console Gamer, but I've done him twice. 8-Bit Rob. I mean, I've discovered him after I got into YouTube, but I love his videos. They're just unique and funny. I'll be honest with you, I could spend all day talking about my influencers. And I think what all these people have taught me is, yes, we make content, and you can watch it, you can enjoy it, but the fact that you can create your own content, your own unique content. I mean, I personally think the videos I do are unique because I'm not a hater, I'm not a lover, I'm in the middle. Most of what I do, I focus on games I like. I can point out flaws within them games, and I can even review the odd bad game and system. But I think what comes across is my passion. And I think that my passion is my passion. It's unique, it's one of a kind. So hence, that means if I make a video, it's unique. If that makes sense. So to recap, yes, I was inspired by him. I am a huge fan. I even had 2 of his t-shirts because the first one I got had the logo on the back, which I tried wearing the way around, didn't really work. Bought the second one with the logo on the front, and I'm just a huge fan. I mean, even his newest video where he actually showed you how to make an Angry Video Game Nerd episode, which is fantastic. Most of it was what I'd already learned, but it was just interesting to see his take, how he goes about it. Right, so that's all 40 questions. I want to... No, I forgot something. Pulp Fiction 007, I'm going to have one more sweet just for you. Oh god, toothpaste again. I swear these are all toothpaste flavours. Oh god, I'm never eating sweets again. Oh god. That was hard work. Well, not the questions. The questions were fun. The sweets were... So, first I want to thank Draw Treat for providing the sweets. Yeah, thank you. No, seriously, thank you. It made the video interesting. And I don't know anyone else who's done that for a Q&A. And I also want to thank everyone who sent these questions. Without you, there would be no Q&A. This video wouldn't exist. So the fact that you took the time, you thought of questions, especially, I mean, some of these are questions I hadn't even answered before, and I've probably done, was it 4 or 5 Q&A up to this point? So I want to thank all of you for answering these questions. I want to thank everyone yet again for subscribing, friending me, leaving me comments, visiting my channel, and more importantly, watching my videos. I would not be making this video or any of my videos if it wasn't for you, and I wouldn't still be here. So you all get my thumb approval. I want to thank you for watching, and see you later.